Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to quickly start this off by saying that this is a voiceover, so if my camera reacts to something, I'm not going to maybe mention it because I can't see it. So yeah, just so you guys know, this is the voiceover. You guys are watching my walk, and I will talk a little bit more about that later. Right now I want to kind of get into some of the game stuff, and we'll kind of naturally progress from there. If you guys are interested in like one thing or another, use the chapters. I've made chapters so you guys can easily find what you're looking for in each part of this video. Okay? So we're going to start off with stuff about the game because that's probably why you're here. The game is not cancelled. I know this is not a regular gaming vlog, even though that's what it says in the title, sort of. I didn't get a lot done between July and October. I think in July I got some sketches done, which if I have a chance I'll post it on the screen now for you guys. And in October I did a little bit of writing for chapter 3, and then I realized that it didn't fit very well in chapter 3, and it just kind of dragged it out and it made it much worse and more complicated than it needed to be. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to scrap that. So I won't even count the stuff I did in October as stuff because I gotta redo it anyway. The reason why I didn't get a lot done is what's coming up in the next little part of this video. I'm also gonna say that the next video, gaming vlog video in February, should at least actually show you guys more of the game, a lot more stuff. Just kind of treat this as it didn't happen these 4 months here, because nothing happened in them. So don't think I'm going to be extra ahead in the February video because I had all this time. I didn't do anything, and we'll get into why now. So it kind of started back in March. From March till May, my mom kept going to the doctor about a bladder infection. And I'm gonna kind of make this a little short compared to how long the story actually is. If you guys are interested in finding out more about what happened in like a more detailed description, you can use the link in the description here to go to my DeviantArt journal, which has all the information of what happened over this time. But yeah, I'm going to kind of make it kind of short here. This is the semi-TLDR, even though it's going to probably be kind of long too. But yeah, she went because they thought she had a bladder infection, and finally in May, she started going to the hospital because she needed painkillers because her bladder was so sore. And then in July, again, we went to the hospital together because I was like, look, I'm going to come with you because I'm tired of them just sending you home with painkillers and stuff. Like, yeah, painkillers are fine, but we need them to do something. And so we did end up finally getting them to get her an appointment with a urologist. And, but then I think it was like less than a week after that, appointment at the, or that time at the hospital, not appointment, she didn't have, so it wasn't with the urologist. But less than a week after that, she had to go back to the hospital in the middle of the night. She was really sick. She couldn't go to the bathroom. She couldn't, or I don't know if she could. She might have been able to go to the bathroom. But she couldn't eat or drink anything. And she was just in a lot of pain. So finally they admitted her to the hospital. She went like at the middle of the night, and they admitted her in the day, and not in the day, well, it was daytime, but it was like 6 or something in the morning that they admitted her. And she went through like a whole bunch of tests while she was there, finally getting these things done that should have been done back in May when she first went to the hospital, or even back in March when she first started having pain. I mean, maybe I can understand one time thinking it's a bladder infection, but like the second time, maybe that's when you start planning on going to somewhere more, like, checking things out a bit more, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so they admitted her then, and they did a scope thing and they found some ulcers and stuff. So we thought, okay, great, that's all it is. It's just some ulcers. They'll get her fixed up. She'll be coming back home in a week or whatever. And then I was in the middle of training at work too to start a new area of the job kind of thing. It's the same job, but it's a different company, but not really. Like, it is, but it isn't. It's hard to explain without telling you exactly what I'm doing, which I don't want to tell anyone that. So, yeah, it was, so she had, well, it was during my training, after my training actually, I got home from work, and they called me saying that they're really worried about her, that her calcium levels were really, really high, which could mean like kidney stones or bladder stones or something like that, but it can also mean cancer. And they were worried it was cancer. I was still hoping bladder stones. So I decided I'm not going back to work until she's out of the hospital. And the next day they moved her to the ICU, and I was there when they moved her, and so I did get to kind of hang out and talk to her a bit. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to go into like major details of everything that happened each day. If you are interested, check out the journal. So to sort of make a long story short, she went into the hospital, I think the end of July, I can't remember when it was, and she died on August 14th, and which has been really tough for me for many reasons. One of them being that, of course, that's my mom, and we're pretty close. We do a lot of things, like we've always done things together. She used to help me out a lot with things when it comes to like getting groceries. Like, I'd go to work and she'd get groceries for me and have them to pick me up after work. And especially like the heavy things, because I don't drive, so I would just, she'd take me to work and then she'd get the groceries. And I mean, I can walk to work, so it's not like the end of the world if she couldn't, but it was a lot of help to have her around, and now suddenly I don't have her around anymore. But also, like, I'm one of the few people who live in the city that she lives in from the family. There are a few, but not ones that could help too much. So I had to do like a lot of stuff here on my own. I did have some help, and that is a whole other bunch of stories in one kind of thing. I'm not going to get into all those here because that's kind of personal stuff. But there was a lot of things, like we don't even know if she has life insurance, even still to this day that I'm recording this, which the video you're seeing was recorded back in September, I think. Yeah, it would have been in September. And the voice you were hearing is actually in November. So there's quite a difference between the two. Yeah, so it's been pretty tough in that respect. I'm trying to figure out my life and how I want to do things. I pretty much have always said that I'm staying in this city that I'm living in because of her, because I wanted to kind of keep an eye on her, make sure she's okay, because it was, my dad lives out of town, so it's not like he could watch over her or anything like that. They're separated, or they were separated. So it's been kind of tough in that respect to just kind of get used to everything like that. I did take her cat. Those of you that know that she had a cat, I have the cat now. I promised her when she got the cat that I would look after the cat if anything ever happened to her. I was kind of hoping that nothing would happen to her until the cat was gone. She was always pretty healthy for the most part. She never really complained about being in pain, and that's what, like, I told the nurses when she was in the hospital. I said, if she's complaining about pain, she's in pain. because she'll downplay it. So don't, like when she says that it's a 8, it's a 12 for pain kind of thing. Like she's never gonna exaggerate it in the other direction, like in the it hurts so much direction. She's gonna downplay it and exaggerate on how less it hurts. Like I even had to go talk to the nurses. She says she's in pain, and can you guys give her anything for that? And they said, well, we didn't know. And I was like, well, she is. She's not going to tell you guys, but she's telling me. So, and then I think Mom really wanted to go home so bad that she wasn't telling them when she was in pain. And, so yeah, it was kind of rough for all that stuff. I was power of attorney while at the hospital. Which is good because originally my dad was power of attorney, and I'm like, that's pointless because he's not even there. So it would be better if it's someone who is there, like, but the questions that I had to deal with, and that, like, they called me to make sure that they could put a thing in her arm, like a special IV. I don't know exactly what it's called. A port, I guess it was. And I was like, I had to answer that, and I'm like, oh, sure, do that. If the thing is she's gonna die if she doesn't have it, or she's gonna get it and possibly die, I'd rather have the get it and possibly die than to have just her die, which again, the port isn't necessarily going to kill you either way, but it's just at the point that they were asking me, it was like pretty much she was gone anyway, almost. So I had to make the decision to pull the plug, which I hated. She made it quite a while after we pulled the plug too, which made it a little extra hard because it was like, is she really meant to die right now? But I hear that some people can last quite a long time before they actually pass away. I do like that for the last several hours, her brother and sister had come to visit, and they were with me for her. And then when she actually took her last breath, I was there. It was just me. And they were so busy in the ICU, no one would have been there. She would have taken her last breath without someone there, which again, she doesn't care. She was out of it. Like, they had her asleep for it. So, like, they sedated her with stuff, and which I kind of liked and kind of didn't like. I kind of just wish that we were able to talk to her one more time. But then I think of people who lose somebody in a sudden accident and there is no chance to talk to them again. So, could be worse, I guess, right? Anyway, let's get off that topic and talk about some other random stuff. Some of the things that have happened since she has passed away. Now, I'm not saying that they happened because she passed away, but some good news in the darkness that I've had. Is that I got the internet, like I got much better internet now. I may be able to live stream some stuff. I don't know, I haven't tested it yet. I'm thinking about testing it on one of my other channels first and seeing. But it would be nice if I could do some live streams, especially with some art. I do have a couple of videos coming out. One's gonna come out tomorrow, I think. I'm gonna premiere it. It's just a speed paint, so if you want to watch it, you can watch it. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. Or no, it's not tomorrow, is it? It's gonna come out on the 12th, which is tomorrow for me. So it's gonna come out on the 14th. It will be a premiere, so you guys will know ahead of time that's happening. And then there's another one that's going to come out in December, early December, and that's probably my last video for the year. It's just, both of them are speed paints, so nothing like super special. The second one isn't going to be premiered, it's just going to show up when it shows up. Other than that, I'm trying to think of like, well, I can now do like some of the bigger games that I've recorded in the past, and because they're such huge files, my computer, I couldn't upload them because my internet was so bad. Like, I tried to download some of my games before and it like would take days and days to download it, like non-stop, and then while I'm downloading them I can't do anything else online because it would stop. So I can actually upload some of them a bit better now. The download speed is faster, The upload speed is eh. It's still good though. I did upload like the speed paint videos before this one, so I did kind of get to see how it is for uploading. But I definitely know it could be worse for that, so that is kind of like a little silver lining in my cloudy skies. Work has been going okay. I don't like the new location very much. I don't know if that'll change in time. I don't really want to get into like all the specifics as to why I don't like it, because of course that's kind of weird to do on a YouTube video. Especially a YouTube video on this channel. Like I don't normally do things like this. And like right now I kind of have to ramble for a bit because I got a certain amount of time that I gotta fill. So I'm gonna do that as much as I can. There is gonna be a couple videos, or well, one video anyways coming up on my other channel. That is more like vlogs and stuff like that. I did go on a little bit of an adventure with a couple of friends. We went to it was a Halloween thing, so I thought I got a lot of videos from that. Maybe I'll post it as like a little, it won't be like a vlog, but it will just be showing off my time at the place. So I got that. Right now it's actually snowing, so compared to what you guys are seeing in the video that you guys are watching now, maybe I'll post, I'll have like a little area of the screen that shows what it looked like this morning for like 10 seconds. And it's like 10 seconds of the morning. It was like that for probably several hours overnight. I woke up I think at 3 in the morning when I saw it snowing a lot. And then I woke up at, I think this was about 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:30. Somewhere around there that I took this video that you're seeing now. Or that you just saw. So, what else can I say? The next video for the game is going to be in February. And I will, of course, hopefully have a lot more, have more done than I do now, that's for sure. Like I said, don't treat it as I should have a lot more done, because I've had a lot more time. These 4 months didn't exist really, so we'll count them out and we'll start again kind of thing. And you'll notice, if you are interested, my DeviantArt journal, I'm going to keep updated as to how much and what I plan on getting done each month, and then the next month I let you guys know what I've gotten done. I know that I could just say that I'm getting these things done, especially when it comes to like the writing, but when you see the video in February, if I can't get past that point when showing you like I've done in previous videos, then you know I was lying. So I do eventually have to man up and get those things done. So I promise I won't lie to you guys. If things come up, I'll let you know. I'm not gonna be secretive about whether, like, what I've gotten done and what I haven't gotten done. I don't like doing that to anyone. I feel like being honest is far better, especially in this case, you know? And, oh, another little fun thing is, so you guys are watching this on my one channel, but my other channel is going to have a different one, probably with a lot of the same wording stuff. In fact, I might even copy and paste the things I'm saying here now and then put it into the other video, and then just maybe add a little bit more to the end, because I think it's a minute or two longer. And I'm gonna have, but so this one is the walk to closer to where my mom lived, and then the other one's walking home, like walking back through the same thing but later in the day. So this one is kind of dark and cloudy, the next one's going to be sunnier and such, and pretty much gonna have the same voice, like same voice things, like where I'm speaking the same things, but it's gonna be a different viewing. So if you want to see it, you can check it out. I think this one's gonna go up first, and then the next one will go up. What else can I tell you guys? I have like a few minutes left. Yeah, I'm not really sure. When it comes to art and stuff, it's gonna be pretty quiet for my art stuff. Also, I for those of you, because this is my main YouTube channel, those of you that come and see the Halloween videos I normally have, like I normally play a scary game, I had everything all planned out for that. I was planning on my mom's birthday to actually get together with her, and I was going to do up her makeup, and we're going to play a scary game together and have our makeup done, because I do some like crazy makeup stuff. Unfortunately, of course, she passed away before that could happen, so that's unfortunate, but that's what happened. So I was like, I didn't even feel like recording any videos for Halloween, so I didn't get any Halloween related ones. I will try for next year. I want to have play a game or whatever that's a scary game that I can play and not die 100 times during. We'll see what happens for next year, but I'll probably record it like in the next few months and then have it ready for next year kind of thing. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like what else. I should have actually done, I did like a live stream one year. I think it was when I was in Florida. Not during the Halloween ones while I was in Florida, but I did a live stream of a game, like a quote-unquote scary game. I mean, it's spooky, I guess you could say, and it's kind of a fun one. It's for all ages, but it does have some gory scenes that could terrify younger kids, but it's technically a game for all ages, so it's not like a scary game. And, oh, my back. So, yeah, we're getting close to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble about this. I know it's not the best of topics. Hopefully the next few years are a little, next few months are a little bit better. Just because it keeps buzzing. And yeah, hopefully I have more stuff for you guys in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.